of course.
Well, they want to talk to the quarterback. We want to talk to you. It was a rough week last week as a team. What was the preparation this week leading up to getting you guys here? And it was maybe not the strongest team you played, but you took care of business.
I think it was just that 1-0 mentality and just keeping it, I mean, stuff is going to happen. It's football. I mean, you're going to lose some games, you're going to win some games, but our ultimate goal is to try to win them. And that's what we came in this week and we was harping about, and we did it. So I'm happy.
When you see the ball being distributed a little bit more, how does that impact your game?
It makes me feel happy. I love seeing my guys eat out there. And, I mean, shoot, if they're going to bracket me, they're going to put 3 over me like they did in the end zone down there, let them go have fun, Like, do that, because we have weapons out there. And it's just people haven't seen it yet totally, so.
You described yourself as a proud father when Trig was making plays during training camp. What was it like today? What was your reaction like when
Same thing. I was running over there. I almost shed a tear. But no, I was happy for him because he's really been putting in the work and being in his study book and getting it right. So I was really excited for him.
After the month that you guys had to start the season, just with all the dramatic things that happened, did it feel like today was kind of a sigh of relief in some way?
No, there's no sigh of relief at all. We still got to keep on going, and that's our main goal right now. So we're just gonna keep our heads down and keep on grinding. I mean, this is just a pat on the back. It ain't nothing like to congratulate us about.
How much have you thought or tried not to think too much about potential awards that your name has been talked about with the Biletnikoff and the Heisman and things like that? It's still a ways out, but has that been on your mind at all? Is that something that drives you?
No, I mean, if God willing, I'm gonna let that fall into place, But with that said, I'm just trying to get W's out here and get some wins. So I'm not really getting into the hype or anything about that. So I'm just trying to work on my game and get better in every aspect.
Do you ever get surprised by the catches you make?
Yeah, that one down there was one of them. It's one of those plays where your body just takes over and you kind of just let it do what it does, and that's what happened.
How would you grade the overall performance of the wide receivers today?
I'd give them a solid B.
And why is that?
Because there's still more on the table that we can get. There's always still more on the table, and for me being the leader in the group, I still think we could all do better and make sure we're getting the right depth on our routes and catching every single ball that's thrown our way. So I'll give it a solid B.
So when you leave a game like this today, you had a huge game. What bothers you? What lingers that you want to work on from a game like today? There's some things you didn't do well.
Step on the necks, and not let up. The penalties really killed us. That's something that we have to focus on, being more disciplined. But other than that, I think we played a very solid game.
Thank you, Drake.
Thank you.